Well, how y'all doing? It's Dan. I want to welcome everyone to my home in the sticks, and I hope everybody's having a good start to a new week. But over here in East Central Mississippi, I'm here to tell you, the weather is getting better. We in the high 50s today, where yesterday we was in the low 20s. Before we get started on today's video, I'm always going to say that if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And if you returning just to see what old Dan's got going on over here, I sure enough thank you for coming back. But what I want to share with you and y'all today is, Lord of mercy, I don't want to kill this thing over yonder. So we finna walk over yonder, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So give me a second, and that's what we finna do. Dan, what you got going on over there at the home in the sticks? Well, I'm here to tell you, yesterday I actually come outside and I was gonna prune a few of the trees that I have over here. But I'm here to tell you, I'm not a treeologist or a prunologist, but this one right here kind of stumped me. So what I'm gonna ask for is some help from you and y'all. I know there's quite a few folks that follow the Home in the Sticks channel that are probably more versed in trees than I am. I know the Sapper Gardener is real good with trees. Miss BABETTE's good with trees. Probably a ton other that I'm not even mentioning, but right off the top of my head. But I saw this and I was like, dang, that's really weird. And I never saw it before. I'm gonna spin you around and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Look at him. What I have here is a wild plum tree that a friend that I work with actually gave me. He had a bunch of wild plum trees, big wild plum trees on his property. I think about a year and a half ago, a big storm came through and it blew down a whole bunch of trees. And I was like, man, can you bring me one of those? I'd like to try to get it growing over here. So he did, and there it is. This thing was just probably about this big around when I put it in the ground about a year and a half ago, and look at it now. But the thing that has stumped me is it's got two trunks. Let's see if I can spin around. You can see it here. One here and one here. So this is the stuff that I actually pruned off because it didn't appear to have anything growing on it. Well, maybe. But anyways, I wanted this thing, instead of it growing outwards, I wanted it to grow up and kind of maybe bushy, maybe. I don't know if that's the correct terminology. But I did a little bit of pruning on it. Not much. I cut off maybe 3 or 4 branches that didn't seem like it was doing anything. But my problem is, I come out here with my loppers yesterday. I seen that and I was like, you know what, Dan, you're gonna have to pump the brakes on this because you're gonna end up killing this tree if you don't do the right thing. But my question to you and y'all is, you're just gonna leave it alone and let these two grow up together? Because I would imagine this is gonna be 2 separate trees, or 2 trees that were planted together. Even though when I planted it, it appeared to be just one. And I wanna say it was this one right here, and then this one just sprouted up and started growing. This guy is starting to bud, and that's a good thing to see. I've never, in the last year and a half, this wild plum tree has not done this at all. Hadn't made any flowers. It was just a stick going back and forth in the wind. That's about it. But look there. Now what I'm going to say is I actually did a little bit of research on planting 2 trees together in the same hole. There's a bunch of pros and a bunch of cons. A bunch of people like doing it. There's a bunch of people that don't like doing it. But what I wanted to ask is if anybody has ever planted 2 trees together. My line of thinking on it is one tree is going to rob the other. The smaller tree is going to rob the bigger tree of the nutrients and water that it needs, possibly not allowing one of these trees to bear any fruit. Now, I really don't know because I've never seen this before, but maybe one of you and y'all has seen this before. So yeah, I went ahead and again pumped the brakes on this because I didn't want to kill this tree by cutting one and not the other. So kind of thinking maybe they will grow well together. I don't know. If anybody could give me some advice on this, drop it down in the comments because I always like reading comments and concerns. If you've done this before or seen this before, Is it okay to leave both of these guys growing together, or do I need to just get the loppers out and cut out the weaker tree of the two, so to speak? All right, so there you have it. That's what I wanted to share with you and y'all today. It's going to be a short video. If one of you and y'all could let me know if you've seen this before, two trees, fruit trees growing together, and those are wild plum trees. If you've seen it, if you have grown two trees in the same hole together, certainly let me know. Or if you think I should lop out one of those, the smaller or the weaker tree out of the two, yeah, let me know that too, because I want this guy to grow and start producing plums, because I sure enough have some plans if I do get some wild plums. So again, I hope everybody's having a good start to a new week, and I hope everybody stays safe amid this crisis that we still have going on. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up to help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over here and give a damn look, because I'm always doing stuff like not trying to kill a fruit tree. That being said, you know it's coming down reference, sure enough, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody doubt your shine. And I mean nobody. You sure enough get your shine on, get your grow on, plant a tree, put something in the ground. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.